So it is time to reseed my ultimate salad bowl lettuce because I love it so much. So you can see I have this side dug up already, and I guess I could put the vegetation back on as a cover mulch, but I think it would just be too hard for the lettuce to grow back through that. So I'm just going to put a little mulch down and then reseed it. But I don't know if you can see here, my irrigation just turned on. I have a little leak where I hit the line with my fork. So thankfully the company sent some what they call goof plugs along with the kit. So I'm going to stick that in there, and they sent 10 of them. I have 8 left, so that tells you how many times I hit the line once today. So I'm going to fix that and then keep going. So here I have the goof plug put in, and if it drips, hey, that's okay because it is a drip line, and there is a dripper right there. So when I do the other side, hopefully I won't nick the drip line that time. And I think I'm going to put some red beet and radish in here this time. And I've already actually resown the ultimate salad bowl down a little bit further. Okay, so I managed to get the other half weeded without putting any more holes in my drip line. So I have some French breakfast radish seeds here, and if you can see, I've made indentations where I'm planning to plant using the square foot garden square, and I just like using that because it makes it so much easier to space them out but keep them close together so they keep the weeds out. And I'm just going to drop these in the holes and plant the other side, and then the next part I'm going to do cylindrical red beets. Since I have this uncovered, I can show you the rest. This is the Amish deer tongue lettuce. That is a cut and come again, so you can see some of it's taller where I cut it one week and then cut the other the next week. This is where I planted the ultimate salad bowl reso. And along the edge here I have some pansies and violets that have just come up, and so I weeded them finally. So I found them in the weeds, so then I had to weed them and mulch them, and I planted some where they were sparse, so they should fill in more. And then I have bull's blood red beets. This is the second batch I planted. The first batch is pushing up that cover over there. And the covers help keep the insects out in the spring. It helps with frost. But I'm also dealing with peacocks, so peacocks like to eat a lot of things in the garden, so this kind of keeps them out of it. And this is carrots, which these are the carrots that I planted in the egg cartons, and so you can see that has kept the weeds out really well. It's mostly just carrots. Between the carrots I tried to do some chives, and the chives did not come up, so it's really just grass that I have to weed out of there and plant something else. But where the, did I say milk cartons? I meant egg cartons. Where the egg cartons are, you can see the carrots are nicely spaced. I haven't had to do any thinning, and I haven't had to do any weeding in there, which has been great. So I think it was worth doing it this way. And plus I got to plant them sitting at the dining room table and not bending over in the garden, so that was a bonus too. And then on down I have some blue salvia and white salvia, and the corns in the middle there, that is glass gem corn. I'm doing a bit of a Three Sisters garden in the middle where I have squash planted around the corn patch. And then I planted the corn, and then after the corn was up what I felt was high enough, then I put some string beans underneath, so they are up out of the ground and they should be growing up with the corn. And then my sugar snap peas, and on down the line. It's a nice evening. So this is what red beet seeds look like. They're kind of gnarly little things. And when I plant them as microgreens, I usually soak them so the outer shell softens up and it comes off of the leaves easier. But I don't have to do that when I'm planting them out in the garden. But they're actually the same. I planted a bull's blood beet outdoors, and I planted it as a microgreen. It's the same seed. It's just harvested at a different time. But these beets that I'm planting are cylindrical beets, which I thought were pretty cool. It's an heirloom variety, and I don't like peeling beets because they're hard to peel. And these beets are shaped more like a carrot, and I don't mind peeling carrots. So I think these are going to be great for pickled beets or whatever you want to use them for. So they'll be done in about 60 days, whereas the radishes will be done in 30 days.